the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So here is D. Strange Gordon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Milwaukee, the shortstop.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Gordon.
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball 1, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
This will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball, up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Count still full, 3-2. Bohm is over to take a look. Another full count pitch home. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Lorenzo Cain is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Just getting started here in Philly. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a full count to Cain, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura fields it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
And stepping in, Christian Yelich. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch. swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He'll come into play here at .319. 10 home runs, 27 driven in. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Count remains full. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the Brewers tack on, courtesy of this solo home run. On to the bottom of the first at Citizens Bank Park, and Milwaukee's off to an early 1-0 lead. Brandon Woodruff gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So stepping in is Alec Bohm. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen,
batting
if
second,
you keep that pitch
the
in your back
center
pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually
Paisley.
hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here now is Adam Hazley. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. (2-0) to the Phillies center fielder. Woodruff has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch-to-contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, He's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he lays off again, ball 3. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up
Batting
with an
third,
opportunity to do
the
some
right
damage.
fielder,
So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Daniel Vogelback's next, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Daniel Vogelback.
Now here's the first offering. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Vogelback is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Hazlett is right there, 1 down.
Batting 6.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Avisail Garcia comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You got a full count. 3-2.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. The relay. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. This will take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He'll start this one at 269. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Shaw at second with 2 down. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1 pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Gregorius. Over the first, and that retires the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Yelich going back. That ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Rhys Hoskins with a solo shot. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else. And he did just that.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. So swing and lift a fly ball to right center. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Batting 6.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And patrolling center field today, Lorenzo Cain, one of the better defensive outfielders in the game, the ability to cover a lot of ground and hit anywhere in the order from the top to right in the middle where all the damage is done.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. The 1-0.
Nope, I'm scared.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch popped up. Shaw is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
2 down, no one on base. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering.
Ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but
Batting
he
8th,
laid off some
the
really
second
tough
baseman,
pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter.
So now into the box is Gene Segura. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
The 1-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Phils draw a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Brewers 2 and the Phillies 1. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up is the shortstop, D-Strain Gordon.
D-Strain Gordon.
Now here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's it.
Slow grounder to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Fouled off.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, it's not. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Lifted the other way out to left center. McCutcheon is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still lead it 2-1.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Phillies,
Bottom of the third now.
the pitcher.
And set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Zach
Wheeler.
Wheeler. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Vogelback trying to get there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying
Up
to get
next
a
for
pitch out front and rip it down the line,
the
but
third baseman,
that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Again, another foul ball.
Ball one.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock in
Now
today's
batting,
game,
center fielder,
where every manager is
Adam
employing hundreds of shifts
Hensley.
to watch this batter go the other way is special.
To the plate now, Adam Hensley. Runner goes for second as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
And now here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bohm, the runner at first with 2 gone. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now it'll be Keston Hiura as we begin the top of the 4th.
The second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Got him in a chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Here comes Wheeler's 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Daniel Vogelback. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Fouled away. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. So the next to bat will be Avisail Garcia, trying to avoid becoming the third strikeout victim of the inning here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Inside, ball one.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's over. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No balls and a strike to count. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Brewers strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. bottom of the inning now. And
Leading
next to
up
bat
for
will be
the
the first
Phillies,
baseman, Reese
The
Hoskins.
first baseman.
Well, Matty, we know he's
Reese.
got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 1-1 home is offered at but missed.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Now here's the pitch. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Leaky.
On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to
The
play
left
with, so
fielder, number
he's got to be
22,
upset after he walked the
Andrew
leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the
McCutchen.
plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Next to hit, Andrew McCutchen flew out in his only at-bat so far. He's set. Here it comes.
No, that's down.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Up high. 2-1 now.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Rounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hoskins on first, nobody out. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers.
Up
They
next
just
for
throw the
Philadelphia,
ball as hard as they can.
the
and
shortstop,
where it ends up isn't that
Didi
big of a concern, but that wasn't the case
Gregorius.
there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck getting that one.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And it's fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Shaw gloves it. The throw pulls him off the bat.
Yeah, I can speak from experience. And I can tell you, on a
catcher,
night like this, it's tough to get a good grip on the ball. It's a little frigid out there, and he might have lost a little bit of feeling in his fingers. Never easy to make a good throw when that's the case.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. Strike one to start the at-bat. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
You guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
In the dirt here. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and two runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here comes the 1-2. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike three called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
I think we're starting to see
The
the
batter,
frustration
number
mount
2,
from this offense.
second
It's been
baseman,
a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these
Segura.
hitters have no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game, like it has here.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he fouls this one off. Struck out in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with two runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
A pause, and the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Still 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit out toward second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Boy, that'll sure be down by a run. Big 2 RBI base hit right there, D-Ro, to give his team the lead.
Yeah, he flipped the script on that one, Dan. They were losing by 1. Huge knock right there. Hopefully the pitcher goes out and attacks.
In now, Zach Wheeler. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Brewers 2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez.
The catcher,
Here's the first pitch to him.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
1-1.
a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there with the pitcher coming to the plate. Your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Brandon Woodruff. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one yanked just foul. Narvaez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Two and one.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling, making his pitcher work and executing and getting a result. Job well done.
At the plate now, D. Strange Gordon, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Outside, that's ball.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a liner. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Now that
and time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. None out, runners at first and second. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to land foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Skied into very shallow right. Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
So now to the plate, Christian Yelich comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
The 1-0 delivery.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a four-seamer right there, but get back to that two-seam. It's what his MO is.
Two now as that one's fouled off.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here's the pitch on 2 and 2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, he has some trouble with it.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And that is going to be all for Zach Wheeler. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Vince Velasquez was called upon the pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Digging in will be Keston Hiura. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
He's set and the pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Segura for 1 on the first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Brett Anderson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Alec Bohm. First offering on its way. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as our graphic will illustrate in terms of team rankings, he's currently 2nd best on this Philly ball club in that department. Next to hit is Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bohm aboard here at first with nobody out. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
2-2.
And this is lined into center field now, so something brewing here. Back-to-back hits to start the frame.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third,
Now
got
batting,
problems all
right
over the
fielder.
place.
You come right out there, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look out there, all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's
Now
three
batting,
straight
first
singles
baseman.
and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit
Tough
extremely
kid.
hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. First and second here with nobody out. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Lines softly toward the hole. To second for one. On to first, the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to stand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off. Two outs here with a runner at third. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Phillies will have to be content with just the one.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase.
At the plate now is Daniel Vogelback. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Vogelback.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So here's Avisail Garcia.
And
he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Travis Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Inside, ball 2.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home.
Down to 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fouled away. Garcia on at first. Nobody out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Next, it'll be Narvaez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First delivery to him. He'll take a look at the pitch. Too low. It's ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
2-2. finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Colton Wayne.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Two out with the man at first. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. His lifetime line against Velasquez. He's 1 for 3. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, to me, it just looks like he's really aiming the ball a little bit right now. And it's funny, when you do that, you usually don't have as good a control as you do when you just let it go free and easy.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Harper, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his first home run of the season, and it's now 6-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ranger Suarez, 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Now batting, the shortstop,
To plate now, D. Strange Gordon, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Taken, but called a strike. The pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 4. Josh Lindblom enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready now is Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with the run scored so far.
the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
From the stretch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball. The 2-0.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for
Now
both
back.
teams right here. A
The pitcher.
lot of missed locations
Pitching.
right out over the heart of the plate.
Real
Neither
Judo.
side is missing.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, G. Segura.
1 out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against
Now
this guy in
batting,
this series. This is
number
a really good
55.
hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point.
Ladies and
That's what
gentlemen,
they've done to this
your
guy so
attention,
far.
please.
Ronald Torreyes
Pinch hitting
will
for the
grab a
Phillies.
bat and hit for the pitcher
Number
here.
74, Ronald Torreyes.
First delivery to him, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do
Now
too
back.
much. He stayed in
The
there and
third
just drove
baseman,
it back up the middle.
Alex Bohm.
Standing in now, Alec Bohm, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get 1 back on the solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's the Brewers 6 and the
Your
Phillies
attention,
5.
please.
Hector
Now
Neris
pitching
is
for
on
the
to pitch
Phillies.
from the bullpen now to start inning number
50,
7.
Hector Neris.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the center fielder,
The
Lorenzo
center
Cain.
fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Got him swinging on the split
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Christian Yelich will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutcheon is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. His career numbers against Hector Neris, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Now the 0-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. We're gone in order of the Brewers. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
Your
Brent
attention,
Suter
please.
will take over on the
Now
mound to
pitching
start
for
the bottom of the
Milwaukee,
7th.
Number 35, Brent Suter.
Now at the plate, here is Adam Hazley,
Leading up
singled
for the
in his
Phillies,
last at-bat.
The
Yeah,
center
guys,
fielder,
everyone knows he's been
Adam
slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there at the knees, strike 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he falls behind 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. And there's the first out.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that will bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Harper is retired, 2 down now.
You know, professional catchers
number
make those
17.
plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses, it's ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Hot shot to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But they'll still manage to get the out on the force, and with that fine play, the inning comes to an end. Phillies down in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5. David Hale has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 41, David Hale.
Now to the plate, here is Daniel Vogelbach, who went deep last time up.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the ball, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
As he hits one on a line to left field. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. McCutchen arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Time now for a starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next to stand in is Travis Shaw. Flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
The next 0-2. Hot shot on the ground to short. Gregorius is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, catcher, Narvaez.
So next to hit is Narvaez. He went down on strikes last time up. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. And he takes a called strike one. Vogelback stands at second with two gone. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to two. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves one as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Devin Williams will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double
for
switch.
The Phillies, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Andrew McCutchen is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Out goes Garcia. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in next, Didi Gregorius. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball two.
No play.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Strange Gordon has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Next up, JT Realmuto, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey!
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Bohm trying to get there, and no one will get this one. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Real Muto gathers. The throw to first is in time, one down.
The batter, number 8.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, D. Strange Gordon. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the AB now. On he pops it up. Coming on is McCutchen, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 9.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not what he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Christian Yelich now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0. Lifted in the air to center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Josh Hader comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
All set for the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off
and
for
that'll
the
bring
Phillies,
in Gene Segura.
the second baseman, Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Too close for comfort, and you did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. The next 3-2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league
41.
saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Scott Kingery will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Phillies. Number 4, Scott Kingery.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
One out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way.
The third
Looked like he
baseman,
lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box now, Alec Bohm. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It's Brett Anderson in line for the victory, barring a ninth inning collapse here. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on the base pass and just attack the zone.
Count 2-1.
And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Kingery leads off first with 1 away.
Ball, that's
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying
Now
run
batting,
over at first
center
base.
fielder,
Now, with
Adam
2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
In now, Adam Hazley, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back easily. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Philly down to their last strike. Lifted down the line in left. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end 6-5 the final. The Brewers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brett Anderson claims the win out of the pen, his first. Josh Hader closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.